All right, 1:30 in the morning, but it's your boy Spanko, and today we're back with Tony. And what are you showing us today? You do the talking, bro. You know what you're doing.
So, you probably saw by the Friday or Monday video that of that dollar, what's it called?
Dollar store sealed only.
Dollar store sealed only. That one of the decks I was playing against Spanko with was Dark Warrior.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people have been asking for this deck, so like they've been asking like, what can I do with the combo? And realistically, deck has been pretty much unchanged.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say one thing. If you guys want to see the combo and how, like the board that this can make, because it can make a pretty nutty combos, go check out the Dollar Store Sealed Only video. Okay,
Like,
it's on the channel.
Realistically, I show you the combo like more refined, but really, like the deck profile is gonna be pretty much work out the same way. So let's just get into this. You have the one Armageddonite, the one Greffer. One way or another, both these will dump a dark, but realistically, you'll be looping these about 4 times to 5 times. Limited cards can do that. Next up, we have 3 Vion, coupled by the 3 Malicious.
By the way, this gave him the full 1-card combo, by the way.
Yes. So you just need 2 Warriors, and you have basically full combo. Anything more than that lets you do even more dumb stuff with your combo. But Vion lets you dump Malicious. Malicious can banish summon more Malicious, and there's your 2 Warriors.
Yep.
So those are nice there. You play the Neospace Connector, because hand traps are bad, and this just gives you 2 Warriors.
Yep.
Obviously, the Neospace Dolphin lets you discard a card, look at your opponent's hand, discard a card. So a lot of times it is just information, and that's really useful.
Yep.
We're now moved on. After refining this a bit, we are playing 3 Marauding Captain. I just needed more ways to drop Warriors, and this was just a nice way on top of like having a generic extender. Yep. Because on the worst case scenario, you have 2 extenders, and this is just an extra, gives you 3 bodies on board.
Yep.
We played the 3 Junk Forward, one of them being Robot Impatient.
Nice.
Obviously, just another Cyber Dragon. So you do want to have these ones there just to have an additional Warrior Summon.
Yep.
We're now actually playing 2 Thrashers. See, level 4s are a little more important in this combo. I'm no longer playing the Orcus stuff, but I do generally want to make rank 4s with this deck. So having the Thrasher moved up a little bit is kind of a good thing. Okay. This combined with the one Blue Mountain Butterspy, still really awkward. Because if you're special summoning the Warrior, you can't really drop this. So as nice as it is, I just don't want to play more of them.
Opening Butterspy with Connector is really good, though.
Yeah, that one, the nice part about Butterspy is that you can chain block with it. Yeah. It's just that in a lot of situations, it's
not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We played the ones, we cut down this to just the 1 Boots and the 1 Cloak.
Yep.
These are really important. In the new combo, you'll be using these to search out your end board. Yep. And that's how you're going to end your opponent. We have the 1 Zephyros, kind of obvious. We played the 1 Arborea. The Arborea is there because you will be making Power Tool, and sometimes when you summon that Armageddonite, don't negate the Armageddonite, and you just need a level 3, you can drop this just to make the Power Tool that way. Yep. Instead, if your Armageddonite doesn't go unnegated, you end up with the Destrudo. You'll be using these 2 just to make your 7. These are important combo, but then we move on. We have the 1 Plague Spreader. Plague Spreader is just another tuner that allows you to, like, with a Mali make Savage, which is a nice end board. It's just also a nice body. Look at Peter saying AIDS in the background.
Oh, wait. Okay, Peter did say something, though. You can play Needle Fiber in this soon.
Oh, right.
You can also play Steam the Cloak.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right.
We play the 1 BLS. Yep. Honestly, I don't summon this as much, but you do want something to like add off of I sold. So this is a nice card to go forward. Mind you, you'll be skipping your main phase, so it's not like funny enough, you probably will not beat down with him as much as you think.
Okay.
We play the 3 Ash, the 2 Droll. The reality why I'm playing Ash instead of just Imperm is because I forgot my Imperms at home. Okay. But Ash works out just as well.
So you would recommend just 5 hand traps?
Just 5 hand traps.
Okay.
It will not matter when you make the board. It will literally not matter what your opponent has.
Oh, how many cards does this main deck?
60.
60. Okay.
You can probably honestly, you could probably cut it down to 40 and do the same thing, but 60 is optimal when you just want to see more of everything. Yep. So obviously the Droll is for the spirals, the Ash is for everything else. Yep. Moving on to spells, we still have our 5 favorite equips: the Phoenix Blade, the Fossil Unit, the Unit, the Noble Arms, and the Overdone Burial. This still continue to be
broken,
still not on the list for some reason.
Bro. That's insane.
This is the card that lets you loop Armageddonite, so please, for the love of God, take it away.
Yeah, it's so good, man. Technically, this is the card that's going to let you...
Right. So this is the actual card that's busted. DDR, not being once returned, lets you summon back a banished monster by discarding a card. You'll be banishing your Armageddonite with Divine Phoenix Blade and just summoning it back over and over again by bouncing this card to your hand again.
Yep.
Moving forward, we play 3 Instant Fusion. Now, before in the last build, I was using Instant Fusion to summon Winda. I was also using it to just summon a Carminala Warrior because it's a level 4 warrior. I'm still using it for that purpose. It's just a level 4 warrior summon that provides an extender.
Of course. No, of course.
1 reinforcement, 1 Mechadrone. Honestly, this is not preferable just because you do need to banish warriors with Phoenix Blade, and this is not a warrior. So sometimes you have to banish awkward things or you don't have enough warriors to make the combo.
Okay.
So sometimes it's just there because.
Would you recommend playing like maybe a second Butter Spy over Hornet Drones?
I guess, but again, I don't like cards that rely on other cards to do things.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Like I try to make everything you want to have a hand where everything you see can just be dropped out of will-nil, and there's your I sold.
Okay.
We have the 1 Monster Reborn, the 2 Succession. You can play 2 Succession just because you have the space, but they're just Reborns extenders.
Yep.
We then have the 3 Called by the Grave. You hate hand traps, and now with this you have now essentially the 5 and the 5 from the connector combo. These 3 have now 8 ways to cancel it.
Yep.
But then we're gonna double down and play 3 Drag Down to the Grave. You really do not care. Once you drop 2 warriors, you do not care what happens to the rest of your hand, pretty much.
Yep.
So I can go Drag Down to the Grave, and I can look at your hand, take out the Nibiru or whatever, and there it is.
Okay.
Then we play the Double or Nothing. So the minute you see Double or Nothing, you know where we're going with this.
Yeah,
we're doing some Utopia double things.
And with 60 cards, you're not really drawing it too much.
Oh yeah, even if you draw into, there's a combos where I draw into it, and I actually saw Yuja back then.
Okay.
You play this, and then you play the 1 rank up Magic, Fan of the Launch. Remember when this card should be banned and should stay banned?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be using this to rank up to dumb things.
You can make Caliuga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You can also make like VFD because sometimes you
I guess monster effects.
Kali, actually can screw over your own boards. So
it
comes down to how you want to preference it.
Okay.
You play the 1 Foolish, and then the only trap you play is the Brigadine. Just so because it's a level 4 special summon that you can get.
And you can search it with the PKs.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go into the quick combo, and it's just a quick refined combo. You just need to open essentially 2 warriors.
Wait, Tony, do you want to do your extra deck?
Oh right.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I'm tired as hell.
All right, let's get your extra deck.
Okay, extra deck. I think this is 14. Please be 14.
All right. Your standard 14 card extra deck.
I'm 1 off. I'm even 1 off. I'm on 13. This is
13.
This is tired, Tony. You only get 13 net card extra decks.
Okay.
You have the 1 Carminala Warrior. This is what I already mentioned. You have the Power Tool, which is essentially how you're gonna get into your DDR. You have the Savage Dragon because if you have an extra, if you have Plague Spider and Mally, there's your play. You have the 1 Dugalis. This is how you're going to reborn your Armageddon Knight for the 4th time. Also, if you already have the combo, you could also just draw 2.
Yep.
Or double, just go double down on something real hard.
Also the thing with the Power Tool is if you already draw DDR,
you
still make this and just search anything else.
You could search another DDR, which is
really,
hilarious.
Which could be really good, yeah.
You have the 1 Utopia double.
Yep.
I don't play Utopia in this deck, even though I probably should, because I have the space.
You play double for a different reason.
Yeah, you play double because you can summon out Utopia Kaiser. Okay. So I saw this combo a while back in the Lunalight build. But honestly, I thought the Lunalight build, one of the things is that you tried your best to get into it. There was no set way to do it, and then by that means you may not always see it, and that felt kind of.
This build makes it a lot easier.
You can always make this.
Okay.
At worst, you will always make the Kali-Yuga play.
Interesting. Okay.
You will have the 2 I sold, the 1 Phoenix, the 1 Saryuja, the 1 Appaloosa, and now I remember what my 14th card was. It was a Borreload. You have a Borreload. There's 14 cards. We're done here.
All right. So there's a Borreload, and then the 15th could be like a Boral Sword,
or like a Phoenix.
It could be a Phoenix.
Or not Unicorn.
Cerberus, Unicorn, whatever you guys can play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just get into the combo real quick. Let's just say I open 2 warriors.
Okay.
This one and this one, sure. Oh, no, not these 2. That'd be pretty bad.
Do you want to show them the Vion, just the 1 card Vion, or no?
I could do the Vion. Honestly, if I open these 2 in a Vion, it's even better.
Yeah.
Normal summon this.
Yep.
Activate the effect. Or, sorry, first special summon this. Normal summon this. Activate the effect.
Yeah.
And that lets me send Mally.
Yep.
I'm going to link these 2 away now. To make the I sold.
Yep.
I sold will get me any warrior. Honestly, I don't think it particularly matters, but I do want the BLS.
So you'll just add the BLS here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next up, I'm going to use I sold effect. I'm going to dump 4 quick spells. One of them being the
most broken one in the game.
The Phoenix Sword. And that's going to get me Armageddon Knight.
So Arm effect.
Armageddon Knight effect activates once again. once again, I'm saying this because I've done this too many times.
Yeah.
We'll be dumping the Shudo. The Shudo will special summon itself by targeting your Armageddon Knight, making it a level 3. You're going to synchro with these two monsters, back to the bottom of the deck, to make Power Tool. Assuming you didn't open a DDR, you're going to activate Power Tool's effect, letting you reveal just 3 DDR, and that lets you guarantee yourself a DDR in hand.
Yep. But if you open a DDR, you just reveal 2 and another card, and then randomly get one of them. But same combo.
Right. So now you're going to activate the Phoenix Blades effect, banishing the Armageddon Knight and a Warrior to add you your Phoenix Blade.
Yep. So these 3 in your hand.
Yes. Okay. Outside of the 3 cards you actually have in your hand.
Yeah. So you have 3 more, but those 3 are in hand.
You're going to activate the DDR, discarding the Phoenix Blade to summon back your Armageddon Knight.
Yep.
Armageddon Knight will trigger once again to dump Zephyros. Another card that probably should be banned, but isn't. You're going to activate Zephyros' effect, bouncing back the DDR to summon Zephyros. And then Armageddon Knight will go to the graveyard. You're going to then banish the Armageddon Knight again and the other Warrior to add back your Phoenix Blade. Yep. You're going to activate DDR again, discarding this to summon back your Armageddon Knight.
Do you see why this card is so nutty?
Armageddon Knight's effect is going to trigger another time, and this time you're going to dump Ancient Cloak.
Yep.
You're going to overlay these 2 now to summon Dugalis of the Timeless.
Yep.
You're going to activate Dugalis of the Timeless effect, detaching the both of them to summon specifically the Reborn effect. You're going to bring back Armageddon Knight for a 5th time, or 4th time.
4th time here, yeah.
4th time. I'm going to trigger one more time, and this time you're going to send this, the boots. So now you can do a few things here. We still haven't used Mali at all. If one of my other cards was a way to get an additional dump, I could make Savage Dragon that way. Otherwise, I could just banish this.
Which is the most basic of combos, though.
Summon Mali.
Yep.
I could turn all these 4 into Appaloosa.
Yep.
Or, I mean, I could also turn this to Saryuja, do some draws. That's not the worst
I
idea.
think Apollo would just be better here, because you already have full combo, right?
See, the only issue, I'll get into the issue with this making Appaloosa, but let's say I do make Appaloosa. That means I can't get Prankatrops anymore.
So you have 4 counters on this.
4 counters on this. I'm going to banish my Cloak to search for my Brigandine.
Yep.
I'm going to activate Brigandine and special summon it. I'm going to overlay these 2 now to summon my Utopia Double.
Yep.
I'm going to activate Utopia Double's effect, detaching 1 to summon out, or to first at least search out my Double or Nothing.
Yep.
Granted, if you search Double or Nothing, you're making sure you just put it back in the deck anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So if you draw the Double or Nothing, you make Saryuja here.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you're gonna make Kaizo over this.
Yep.
Next up, we're gonna banish the boots now to grab you your rank up magic.
Yep.
And finally, we're gonna activate the effect of Kaiser to summon out Big Eye from to your field.
Yep.
And then detaching, I guess, this.
Yeah.
And then, if you really wanted to, you could banish 2 to add back the sword and add to your hand.
Yep.
And you can set all 3, which means that now your opponent, at worst, has now even if they have Twin Twister, has now essentially a 50% chance to actually hit the rank up magic.
So if you're going first here, your end board is going to be Apollo 4 negates. You have this, and then you're going to have the... Where is it?
You have the 1 rank up magic.
You have the rank up magic will make a Kali Yuga here.
Yeah, so
I guess the 15th card could also be Calamities if you want to make Calamities.
Yeah.
But Calamities messes up your...
Honestly, Kali Yuga messes your combo too. See, the thing is, when you make Kali Yuga, it negates everything on the field.
Yeah.
When Appaloosa gets effects, it drops down to 0 and can't go back.
Yeah, so do you just wait for the Apollo effects and then make Kali Yuga?
I do that, or a lot of times, again, because I know that, in a certain situation, I don't have to. Let's say I'm on a Savage Dragon, right?
Yeah.
I just make the Saryuja so I have more damage.
Oh, that makes sense. So if you drew another extender to make Savage, you just make Saryuja instead.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Or I would, because in this specific combo, if I made Savage, I could probably draw into the 1 dump to get into the combo. But regardless, the idea is that I'm gonna on my opponent's turn. Yeah, on my opponent's turn, I'm gonna activate this and then just immediately rank this up into that.
Yeah. That's really good.
This can't be stopped by Pankatops because, well, unfortunately, this is on the field, so Pankatops won't work out in this case.
Yeah.
Or honestly, not a lot works. You could Dark Ruler more. You could chain this. When this is summoned, it just negates everything, including Dark Ruler more.
Yeah.
So you end on this, on your opponent's turn, you get detached, nuke the board, and then you just attack for hard damage.
Oh, but then you don't have the main phase, right?
You don't have the main phase, so you have to go directly into the damage.
Okay, but it's okay. I mean, you have beaters. What is he at? 25?
He's 25 and this is 35.
Yeah,
so this is at least, this is a what? Like 6,000 total.
At least 6k damage.
Yeah, if this is sorry, usually you just have game.
Yeah.
If you had a Savage Dragon, this is actually more than game.
Yeah, and this is with still 3 cards plus the BLS in hand. So
Right.
you have still 4 cards in hand.
Correct. Like, I think the only thing that I ever had a trouble when I made this combo was, like, against True Draco. Because when I activate Kali Yuga's spell and nuke effect, I popped all their spells and traps and then started losing my own.
Alright, don't worry. True Draco's not going to be around anymore, really.
Right. And mind you, you still have the BLS in hand.
Yeah.
So you still have a removal on top on your main phase too, on top of that. Or just a damage later on in the game.
Yeah, of course. Alright, well, thank you for the deck profile. Appreciate it. It's a cool combo. Dark Warrior's still fun.
Yeah, honestly, the deck is. I don't think I'm gonna do another deck profile. This it's the same deck. It's the main deck will never change. The combo will just be
whatever is relevant in the moment.
Yeah, like whatever the last 2 cards you're gonna dump off Armageddon Knight. That is what your combo can do. You can make Griffin. You can make this kind of board. But the idea behind this that as long as when you're doing this, it just depends on how you want to end your boards.
Of course. All right. Well, thank you for the deck profile. If you guys like this profile, like this video, subscribe to the channel. With that, Spanko and Tony signing out.
My
Peace.
hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit.